When you become an entrepreneur and you're running a company for the first time, you don't know how to run projects, manage people and all that. Even if you have an MBA, if you've not had experience of running an organization, this is something new. And for me, when I was 19 years old, I was running a company where most of the employees were above the age of 30, and I was only 19, right? So it was like scary. I'd never seen an office. I had never seen how it works. No examples. I screwed up and I learned. And eventually, I'm here telling you how to not do certain things and how to do certain things in project management. Here is the first thing. First of all, there is a goal, there's a vision, there's an outcome you want in 3 months, 6 months, whatever that is. The first thing is you have to break down a project. Let's say it's a website, right? So there are different aspects to breaking it down. First of all, who's the target audience? What's the first phase look like? What are the kind of features you want? What are the kind of options and forms and things you want to talk about? So first is gathering information. Next is the user interface design. Next is technology, database, etc. Right? So there are some things you can break down the tasks into. Once you break down large tasks, then you have to assign it to the right people who can do it the right way. The UI, UX, or the interface, the design, the creative aspect goes to right-brained people who understand psychology, who understand how human beings make purchase decisions, colors, fonts, etc. These are creative people. The part about SEO, search engine optimization, or the more number crunching aspects, these are more the left-brain people who are more analytical. So who do you have in your team who can do this better and that better? And accordingly, you assign the tasks who will do it best. And it's not enough to assign, but you have to give them deadline and you have to give them clarity on the deliverable. That this is what you need to give me by this date, and this is how I validate whether this is successful or not. So there is absolute importance of clear communication, almost to the point of talking to your grandmother kind of clear communication. I had some interns once in my US business, and these were Chinese students. They were cheap, so I thought, hey, they are smart, they just don't speak good English, that's okay. These guys were serious, sincere. I told them what to do, and in a week they came back with completely wrong output. And I realized they sincerely worked hard in the wrong direction. If you don't clearly communicate, that's what happens. So you have to make sure people you assign the task to, they know the deadline, they know the deliverable, and they know how you will validate the deliverable to be right or not. Once that is done, there is a follow-up aspect. It will help you to use a project management software like Trello or Slack or any others that you can find in the market. But what it allows you to do is see that small tasks that you've broken down the big tasks, where they are. Are they being developed or designed? Are they being in progress? Are they being tested? Are they done? So you can see each assignment, who's getting it done, who's close to getting it done, on what dates, and you follow up with each one of those account holders that where are you. One thing that helps is having meetings every day, small 5-minute meetings where every one of your team members tell you, and you also share what you're going to do today and what you did yesterday. So there is accountability that, tomorrow morning I have to answer what I did yesterday. So I better have something that I do today. So people think they work and they make sure they have something to speak about in the meeting morning after. And thereby, people don't wait till the last minute to get their work done. They get the work done on an ongoing basis, and if there is a problem, you have plenty of time to fix the problem and still meet the deadline. Otherwise, if you don't follow up and don't have a follow-up measure, most of the people will probably wait till the deadline, and when things are too late, you might be in trouble and you might not be able to come out of that trouble on time. Now, some mistakes that people do. The mistakes is assumption that, you understand, or it's assumed, or it's verbal. Make sure everything is in writing, whether it's in WhatsApp or on your project management software or through email, because when it's verbal, it's easy for people to say, you never told me, or I don't remember that. But when it's in writing, you can hold people accountable that, hey, here is on this date I told you and you didn't do it. Now you're responsible for fixing it, right? So make sure everything is in writing, make sure you have contracts, make sure there is clear understanding from both sides, and make sure you are also following what you're telling others to do. One of the biggest things about project management is people look up to you as a leader. And if you're telling people what to do and you're not doing that yourself, it sets a bad example and it doesn't motivate them to give their 100% in conforming with what you're telling them. So know this and you'll be good. If you have questions, you could always ask me in the comment section below, or find me on Instagram or LinkedIn, and I'll be happy to answer questions for you.
Thank you for watching this video. If you need more help, you can use the number in the description to book your meeting or mentorship. Just call or DM on WhatsApp to book your slot.